Yo, what's up? It's your boy Megan Hoy, and today we have a 35-minute total body deep stretching yoga practice to lengthen every muscle in your body from the top of your head all the way down towards your toes. Now, I love to do these type of stretches directly after a crazy and intense HIIT workout or a strength workout to help lengthen my muscles, help me recover, and help me have improved performance going forward. So all you're going to need for this workout is a yoga mat, you're going to need yoga blocks, or you can use a yoga strap if you need that right now, all right? We're going to go ahead and get right into the stretch. Let's meet each other on the yoga mat. Now, the first thing we're going to do to get into this is we're going right into a deep breath. So come into a comfortable seated position. You can do butterfly or just bring your feet in like this. We're just going to do some deep breaths for about 5 in and out. Put your hands on your knees or wherever you're at. Close your eyes if you need to and inhale through the nose. Sip up some extra air. Exhale out of the mouth. Now we're going to breathe in and out from the nose. Inhale. And out. Be present in your breath and in your body. Inhale. Out from the diaphragm. Inhale. And out from here. Push your chin all the way forward. Bring it down to your chest. And we're just going to roll our head from the left all the way over in a full circle. Taking care of that neck. Keep that chest upright. And this is really good, especially if you've been doing pull-ups or anything else like that. In a few seconds, nice and slowly, we're going to go over towards the other side. Go all the way around. Bring your chin down to your chest. Other direction. And over towards the right. Good. Going all the way through the neck. Nice and slow. Nothing fast. Feel it all the way through your neck. And sync your breath with your moves. Exhaling as you come up and over. Inhaling as you come down. Good. Up. Down. One more. Up. Bring it all the way down. Heads up. And we're going to bring our left hand down towards, our right hand down towards the floor. We're going to grab onto our head with our left hand and we're going to pull, not anything strong. We're just going to pull very gently, kind of letting gravity do the work as we have that neck come down. Really push your shoulder away from your ear and bring your hand down to the ground on your right side. Taking care of your neck, a part that's often neglected in your stretches. Good. Now bring your hand off of that nice and gently. We're going to bring the right hand to the left side of our head. We're going to bring our shoulder down on the left side as we let gravity do its work. Bringing our head, our ear down towards our shoulder on the right. Do not pull your neck here. Just let it go nice and gradually. Got about 10 more seconds here, and then we're going to go over into a shoulder stretch. Your spine is still upright. Good. Come out of that nice and slowly. Now, you're going to take your left hand up, bring it across towards your right shoulder. You're going to grab, hook at the elbow, and you're going to bring your bicep towards your chin, towards your neck, and you're going to pull your left shoulder down and away from your ear on the left. Continue to pull in as you exhale. Inhale and relax. Exhale and deeper. Good. Keep on pulling. Now, we're going to come out of that nice and slowly. On the other side, the right arm is up over towards the left. Working our way from our head all the way down towards our body. Now we're on shoulders, so pull it in. Inhale. And exhale. Chest is still upright. You're not turned to the side. Good. You're going to pull your elbow in with your other elbow. Right shoulder is down away from the ears. And breathe. A few more seconds. Come out of that nice and slowly. Now we're going to take that left hand up. Touch the tag of your shirt or top of your spine. You're going to grab your elbow. And we're just going to pull over towards the right. If you can, bring your hands behind. You can connect them, your fingers at the top. I'm not there yet. And do cow face pose. Right now we're going to do a modified cow face. So just pull into that shoulder over. A few more seconds and we're going to do the other side here. Sync your breath with your moves. Good. And down. Other side. Right arm is up. Nice and slowly. Touch the tag of your shirt. Grab that elbow and pull it down and over. Woo. This is great for opening up those shoulders. I love to do pull-ups, so this is excellent for me right here. Also getting into that tricep as well. Breathe it out, abs are tight. We're going to take some spinal strength here as well. Good. Now come out of that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have our hands like this behind our back. We're going to clasp our hands, bringing the palms together. Chest is up. Open up that chest here. Push the chest forward, shoulders are back. Good. Clasp those hands and really pull back with those triceps as you keep your chest up right here. Taking care of those shoulders from behind. A few more seconds. We're coming out of this. So what we're going to do is we're gonna take our left hand towards our right knee. Right hand is behind, and we're gonna exhale over, looking back for a seated twist. Inhale. Exhale, look back even further. Taking care of that spine here, working our way down the body. Inhale. And exhale. Good, continue to breathe. Push right to the edge of that stretch. Don't push too much out of your comfort zone. Come out of that nice and slowly. Now we're gonna take the right hand towards the left knee. Left hand is behind, we inhale. Exhale, going back. Good, inhale. And exhale, taking good care of that spine. Good. You don't have to worry about overstressing anything. Just go with the flow. Listen to your body. Listen to your thoughts. And be present in your breath. Good. From here, coming right to the front, we're going to go and make our way to all fours. We're going for cat-cows. So your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. You're going to exhale, pushing away from that ground, looking down at your belly button. Spine is up. Inhale, come down. Head is up, butt is up, spine is down. Exhale. Good. I like to breathe out my mouth when I do this. You can breathe out of your nose, though. And inhale. One more. Exhale. Neutral spine. We're going to thread the needle. So you're going to bring your left hand up towards the sky. We're going to bring our left hand behind our right elbow. Shoulders down towards the ground. We're going to push those hips back. And we're now laying into that shoulder. I'm going to bring my left hand up just a little bit here. Ears towards the ground. And we're really working that shoulder here and spine at the same time. Good. Digging into that shoulder. Getting a great stretch here. You should feel that in the back of your shoulder. Or actually the front of your shoulder. It's the back. I get confused in this position. Kind of twist it up. And just sink into it and breathe. We're going to do the other side up next. So come, bring your hands all the way up. Bring them down. Good. Left hand on your left shoulder. Right hand is up. Left hand is going to come. Well, right hand is going to come under the left elbow. Like you're trying to reach and grab something from under the couch. Good. And we're just going to sink into the stretch. Woo, digging into the back of that shoulder here. And it feels so lovely. Taking care of those shoulders. Don't worry. We're definitely going to get to those legs as well. And breathe. One more exhale. Come out of that. Bring that arm up. Hands down. We're going to come down toward our belly. We're going to have our left hand straight out. We're going to kick that right arm up. Foot is going to come down towards the ground. And we're going to push, working the front of that shoulder now. Good. Knee is up. If you need to back off, just stack one leg on top of the other one and push off of that right arm. Not too much. Feel the stretch. Good. Taking care of that shoulder and spine at the same time here. We're going to do the other side up next. Breathe it out and just sink into it. Come down towards midpoint. Right arm is out. Left hand is down. Kick that left foot up. Down. Twist. And dig into your shoulder here. You can play with the location of that arm, bringing it up or down. But listen to your body. Know when to pull back in and stretch if necessary. And breathe. You can bring that head down if you need to. Just breathe it out. I love to close my eyes when I do yoga and just get into it, listen to my body, and go with the flow. One more breath. Good. Come over. Come back to all fours. We're going into puppy pose. So, knees are going to be slightly separated. Well, hips right under the shoulders, actually. We're going to bring our hands a little bit further than mat distance apart. We're going to push our butt back, and we're going to just melt our heart down into the floor. Forehead down to the ground. Good. Butt is up and pushing back. Just breathing it out here. Let that spine sink down towards the ground here. Hips are towards the sky. Getting a great stretch. Good. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to bring our elbows down towards the ground. Our feet are going to be hip distance apart. Chest is up and pushing forward. We're in Sphinx pose. So the chest is up here. Just like a Sphinx. Getting a stretch here in the opposite direction. Kind of a counter stretch here. Sort of like upper dog, but your chest is just pulled up off the floor. And from here, we're going to come to a cross arm shoulder stretch. So we're just going to bring the left arm over, the right arm over on both sides of your mat, and you're just going to come down and stretch it out. If you can, bring your forehead down. I'm not there yet. So I'm just going to keep it up just like this, using those fingers to kind of separate and bring the stretch even deeper. There we go. Just sink into the pose here. If you want to, you can switch it out halfway through. I'm going to go ahead and take that option. Oh yeah, I feel that all in the right shoulder now. And just playing the stretch, it's all good. No pressure here, no hopping around, just stretching it out. Good. From here, we're going into child's pose, one that we're pretty familiar with. So your knees are going to be separated about hip distance apart, feet are together. You're going to reach those hands forward, bringing the chest down, stretching out your back. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper into the stretch. Good. Great for your low back, for your shoulders, for your hips, triceps, all that good stuff. Spine, back. Good. Come to all fours. We're going to do bird dog with the left leg. The right arm is going to come up. You're reaching straight out. You know, I'm going to point the foot out. And you're going to reach up, really stretching out your back here, using a little bit of back strength here as you do this, and pointing straight out, looking like a Wile E. Coyote or something like on Road Runner. From here, we got a few more seconds. We're going to bring the right hand down towards the floor. Now, keep that left leg up. We're going to bring the left leg over towards the side, and you're going to fight to bring it up. I'm giving you like a fist bump with my foot right now. Keep that spine up and fight. It's really going to work on the gluteus medius to hold that strength there. Really fight, kick, up, up, up. I know it burns right now. If you need to come out of it, come out of it. But really fight here, stretching out those hips. And we're going to get into those inner thighs in just a few seconds. Using your core here. Woo. I feel that. Bring it down. Your foot's down towards the floor. You're going to have your heel right behind your foot. You're going to tuck the foot on the other side. And we're going to dig, pushing back into the stretch, working those inner thighs here as you stretch it out. Good. Try to fight to keep the side of your foot on the floor. And if you want to, you can sink into it going forward for a great, beautiful inner thigh stretch. You can push over to the edge if you need a little bit more stretching here. We're about halfway through here, and then we're going to do the same thing. Well, we're going to do something similar. I'm sorry. Getting carried away here. Good. So come to all fours. You're going to take that left foot. You're going to bring it over further, about half further than hip distance apart. You're going to kick your hip over towards the right. Your hip over towards the left, and look towards the right at your left foot. Spine is up. You should feel a great stretch on your left hip as you look past your shoulder at all 5 toes. Good. Breathe it out. Abs are tight. Still working your back as well. And then we're going to do all of these on the other side. Good and challenging. Sink into the stretch. Really, really, really push the hip over towards the left and look at those toes. Believe it or not, I'm beginning to sweat, but it's nice and hot in here today. Come out of that nice and slowly. Knees down. Now we're going to have the left hand up, the right foot back. We're doing bird dogs on the right side. If any moment you need to stop and get some water, go ahead. Force that glute. Kick the back of your foot all the way back. Your back heel. Reach those hands forward. Look forward. Good. Nice and sturdy through that spine. Abs are tight here. And from here, we're going to do that glute stretch on the other side. So, left hand is down. We're going to bring the right foot over towards the right. You can't see me, but I can definitely feel it right here. Hips are up towards the sky. Fight to get it up, up, up. Abs are tight. Don't bend the spine too much. 15 seconds here. Hold it up. I want you to be active here, very active. Through the quads, through the gluteus medius, the side, top of the leg, hips are up, fighting. Good. Now, we're going to plant that foot, extending. Left foot, heels behind the right foot. We're going to tuck the left foot here, and we're going to sink into it, going forward, pushing to the outer edge of our right foot here. If you can come lower, go ahead. But health is not a competition. Don't judge yourself by what I'm doing, about what anybody else is doing. Listen to your own body and sink into the stretch as best as you can. We're getting a great stretch here. Breathe it out. Sink into it. Perfect for after a workout. Taking care of that body. With the exception of the raised glute, everything else is relaxed. Good. So come up to all fours. We're going to take that right foot, bring it over towards the left. We're going to tuck all of those toes. We're going to bump our hips over towards the right and look over our shoulder on the left side towards all 5 of those toes. Good. Really stretching out. I'm pushing off with my right hand and getting a great stretch here. Breathe it out. Sink into the stretch. Close your eyes and breathe it out if needed. Good. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to lizard pose on our left side. So we're going to come out of this nice and slowly. Good. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bring your knees back a little bit. You're going to bring your left foot out and towards the side. We're going to point our foot at about a 45-degree angle. Right hand's on the ground. Left hand towards left knee. You're going to open up that hip, pushing off that knee here. And you're going to look back here as you sink into that stretch. Look at that bead of sweat roll down my right eye right now. Good. Chest is up. Looking back. Breathing it out. Ooh, great hip opener. You can play with your hips here, kind of roll into it. Push the other foot back more if you need to. You can walk your hands forward. Do whatever you got to do to open up those hips. I'm still working on these hips. It's definitely a work in progress, so do your best. From here, we're going to walk heel toe that foot towards the middle. We're going to kind of use the back foot like a kickstand. We're going to extend the left foot out, and we're going to reach forward for left hamstrings. Inhale, exhale, go deeper. Fight for the straightest leg you can possibly get. If it's not all the way straight, that's perfectly fine. This is going to require some balance. As you exhale, bring your head closer to that knee. If you're all the way there, I will be there with you someday, but that's why we're stretching out so we can get better with time. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch it out. Good. Hands down towards the ground. Come up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring that foot back to that 45-degree angle. Open up that hip. Left hand, right hand is down. We're going to reach back, grab the left foot. I'm going to move my hand to the outside of that foot. I'm going to lean forward, and I'm going to pull that heel in towards the glutes. Woo! Open up the hips on the left side, and also at the same time working on those quads on the right. I know we're not supposed to yell and stuff doing yoga, but look, I can't help but make noise when it gets opened up like this. Breathe it out, and we're going to do everything else like we just did here on the other side. Good. You're doing great. Don't slingshot that foot. Let it come down nice and slowly. We're going to bring the knee back to meet the other one. Right foot is now going to come up. We're going to point that foot at a 45-degree angle. We're going to peel onto the side of that right foot. Left hand to the floor, right hand towards your knee, looking back, opening up those hips. Listen to your body. Find that stretch. I'm going slowly as I look back, breathing it out. You're doing a great job. And breathing. Time is actually flying by very, very fast. This is 35 minutes and we're hitting the entire body. From here, we're going to heel toe that foot towards the front. We're going to extend that leg out. Have a kickstand in the back. Reach forward. Oh, and we're going to get a hamstring stretch here. Breathing it out. You tend to be more flexible on one side than the other. My left side is the most flexible. My right side is better with balance. So it's little pros and cons. So I'm working here with that stretch, breathing it in. Exhaling forward, deeper, bringing the chest forward, head towards that knee. A few more seconds. Ooh, wobbling. Good. Hands down to the ground. Come forward. Your foot is going to come back out and towards the right. Left hand is down on the ground. We're going to reach behind, grab that foot. I'm going to bring my hand to the outside of the foot now. Pull it in. Find what works best for you. Woo! Really tight on this side today. Chest is up, looking back, and pulling in deeper and deeper with each breath. Opening up here. Opening the hips on the right. Quads on the left. I'm leaning forward to get a better stretch here. It's kind of a pain that you grow to love over time. It's a very soothing, great stretch. Don't slingshot that foot. Bring it all the way back. We're going for 1 minute of malasana. So we're going to bring the left foot to meet the right. We're going to open up those hips here, sink down, and have a good seat. Breathe it out. Prayer hands. You're going to bring your thumbs towards the chest, and we're just going to sit here. We're already 15 seconds in, so you're doing great. Now, this can take some work to get into this pose, but this is actually one of my favorite postures, one that I had to grow into. Bring the hips down is great for your lower back, great for doing things like burpees, squats, all of the hip moves, high knees, all that good stuff, all right? We're more than halfway through. Breathe it out. From here, we're going to do some more hip openers, all right? So as you can see, we work from the top of the body, and now we're starting to come down. We have 10 more seconds. Chest is up. Woo, I feel it. Good. From here, we're going to go ahead and roll forward and go right into half pigeon. So come out of this going forward, hands under your shoulders. Good. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the left foot up, left knee to your elbow. You're going to bring your your foot to the right hand. We're going to kick the right foot back, chest is up, and then we're going to just lean forward into a half pigeon pose. Good. We're going to transition here. Listen to your body. You can bring your head all the way down, but don't force the stretch. We're going into it nice and slowly. If you need to, you can bring that foot closer inward in order to help with the stretch. Reach those hands out forward more. Bring that chest forward more. And with your breath, just let yourself sink into this pose here. Really great for opening up the hips, sartorius, a little bit of core strength for myself. Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the right knee over towards that left knee. We're going to bring the left hand back, and we do a half wild thing. So we're going to bring those hips up for a counter stretch here, just stretching out. Head can come back. Good. Hips are coming up, up, up. Reversing the stretch that we just did, and we can go ahead and do the other side in a few seconds. Continue to stretch it out. And breathe. Good. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale down. Come out of that and start preparing to go to the other side with half pigeon. So when it comes to a plank, or however you want to get into it, we're going to raise that right leg up. Bring the right knee over towards the right elbow. Left foot, the foot is coming towards the left side. I'm going to bring that forward just a little bit. Bring the feet back. Extend up through that chest. And then walk it forward. And sinking deep into the stretch here. This one that you kind of just fall into, so breathe it out. Don't force anything. If you're not down here, if you're still up, if you still have to hold it up, that's perfectly fine. With time, you'll get better and better. I'm a very inflexible person, but I practice yoga daily, so I am improving, all right? And it's about improving gradually and not forcing through the progressions. So breathe it out. We're going to do the counter stretch on this side in just a few seconds. Good. So coming out of that, keep your foot where it is. We're going to bring that left foot over to meet the right. It's going to be the side of your mat here. Right hand is back. We're going to reach up with the left hand and just stretch, forcing those hips forward, leaning back, hand reaches up, stretching through the fingertips. Really working on that hip here that we just opened up. And breathing it out. Catch your breath. One more. Come down. Great. From here, we're gonna do a hamstring stretch on our left. So we're gonna bring that right foot in. You can use a yoga strap if you want to. Inhale those hands up. We're gonna exhale forward towards those toes. Woo. A little tight today, so I'm fighting for it. Head comes down. Inhale. Exhale into the stretch. Fighting to bring your chest forward and your head down towards those knees even more. And even though I'm struggling today, my chest is upright. I'm a lot better off. If you look at my other yoga stretching videos, my chest was all the way up in the air. So gradual change over time definitely does work. Breathe. Good. Come up nice and slowly. We're going to bring that left foot inward, and the right foot is out towards the side. Turn towards the side. Inhale up with the hands. Exhale down. Reach forward. I'm going to bring my foot a little bit more in. And down. Whew. So like I said, my left side is my flexible side. My right side is my more balanced side. And I'm definitely feeling that today. As we stretch it out, breathe. Reach forward, inhale. Taking care of that entire body. Fabulous stretch, people. Inhale. Listen to your breath, focus on your breath. Legs might be shaking. Good. Come up. Now we're going to go for the full stretch. We're going to bring both feet forward. If you want to bring a strap, I have a strap on the side to those feet. You can. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Grab onto those toes. And reach forward. Inhale. Get deeper with each breath. Inhale. Chest is forward. If you're not down, if you're up, if you're fighting, bring your hands to your calves, your shins, your knees. Work on that spinal flexibility over time. Don't be harsh on your breath. Good. Come on up. From here, we're going to come down to the floor, and we're just going to pull those knees in for 20 seconds. You can do opposite hand to opposite elbow. Bring that spine down towards the ground. Bring those knees, pinch them close together for a good counter stretch. Here, breathe it out. From here, we're going to bring both our feet to the floor. Our hands are down by our side. We're going to inhale, lift, exhale, those hips up. Good. Really force those hips up as high as you can get them. Now, if you want to get an extra stretch in those shoulders, which I do, we're going to roll onto those shoulders, clasp those hands, and push those hips up, push through the balls of those feet. Good. And now we're up on those shoulders. Don't put any stress on your neck. Your neck should be long here. As you breathe it out. Good. A few more seconds. Really fight. Clench those glutes. Force those palms together if you're doing the clasped hands, and come out of this nice and slowly. One vertebrae at a time. Extend the right leg out. We're going to grab the left leg around the knee. We're going to pull that knee in while extending that right leg out. And then we're going to bring that left knee under the underarms, really working to drive that knee up and as far as you can. Feeling lots of compression in those hips as we pull deeper into the stretch. Feeling great, people. You're doing an excellent job. We're almost done. Just keep on fighting. We're going to do the other knee up next. Keep on pulling. This is great for those high knees, for mountain climbers, really working on those hips here. A few more seconds. Bring it back towards the middle. Extend that left leg out. Now we're going to grab onto the right knee, clasping those fingers together, bringing that right knee in towards the chest. Flex those feet. Right knee under, over towards the right, and towards that right underarm as we continue to pull in. Good. Fight to keep both hips on the floor as you pull in even deeper, extending the left leg out, bringing the right knee in, and breathing it out. Close your eyes and continue to pull. Deep compression in that right hip. This is great for hit athletes. This is great for people working on strength as well. And now we're going to bring both feet down towards the ground. We're going to take the left foot, flex the foot on top of the right knee. We're going to bring that knee up, reach through the legs, clasp those fingers back, and we're going to bring the right knee back as we push the left knee towards the front of the room. So the left knee is going forward, and as you pull back on that right knee, flexing those feet here, bringing the spine down towards the ground, and you feel this nice in your glutes for reverse pigeon, or recline pigeon. Breathe it out. Keep on pushing. Down nice and slowly. We're going towards the other side. So right foot is going to be stacked on top of the left knee. We're going to raise that leg up, reach the hand through those legs, clasp those fingers together, flex that foot, flex those feet, and we're going to pull back. Ooh, left side is definitely my flex side. Right side is better for balance. So I'm going to push that right knee forward as I pull that left knee in. My legs are shaking, but it's shaking good. That's a good stretch here. This is a stretch that I definitely needed today. Open up those hips. This is great for everything from kickboxing to HIIT, to strength, to jogging, to just walking and living regular day life, all right? So keep on pulling it in, force that spine down towards the ground, nice and flat. A few more seconds, people. Bring that foot down towards the ground, and we're gonna go into a supine twist. So we're gonna bring both hands out to the side, or you do cactus arms. Left knee is up. We're gonna bring both knees over towards your left and set them there. We're gonna stack our hand, putting some compression on that right knee that's on top of the left. We'll look over towards the right as we get a good deep stretch into our right side here. Stretching out that spine, looking over. You can do goalposts with the hands too. That's going to help open up the shoulder just a little bit more. Breathe through your right belly. Look back. If you really want to get a deep stretch here, you can do it with extended legs all the way out. Now, we're going to bring the left hand down towards the floor. We're going to inhale up with those knees. Exhale over towards the right. Right hand is on top of that right knee as we look over towards the left. Breathing through the left side, stretching it out here. Sink into that stretch with your breath. There's 2 more stretches, and we're good to go. The body's feeling nice and relaxed. You're giving those internal muscles and organs a massage as we stretch it out. Very good for the body, good for your emotions. Good. Both hands are down towards the floor. We're going to bring those legs up. We're going to open up those hips. We're going to reach in, elbows inside of those knees, and the hands on the outside of the feet. Good. We're driving those knees down as we rock left and right. If you can't rock left and right, that's perfectly fine. Try to bring that spine down towards the ground as we rock in Happy Baby. This is literally a move that babies do because our youngest daughter, she does this move on the bed. So yoga inspiration for real. Good. Take care of your body. Do anything else that you need right now in this stretch. If you want to pull your knees in, go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and come right into Savasana, the most beautiful sounding words in the world. So bring the knees in, come all the way down. Separate your legs about a little bit further than mat distance. You're going to extend your arms down. Close your eyes. Let your spine sink into the ground. And we're going to hold this pose for 2 to 5 minutes. I'm going to hold it with you and guide you through it for 2 minutes. And then if you want to hold it for 5 minutes or more, heck, if you want to fall asleep, like I often do in Savasana, you can do it as well, all right? So here's the practice we're going to do. Good. Take all of the stress out of your body and just let your body sink into the mat right now. Take the little tension out of your brow, out of your forehead. Relax your jaw. And we're going to focus our body from our toes. Try to feel the air brushing against your toes. And feel them come up towards your knees. Moving up to your upper thighs, your hips. Doing a body scan. Focus on your abs, belly button, your chest, shoulders, fingertips, the back of your elbows, all the way up to your neck, lips, forehead. And then what you're going to do is you want to come all the way up from the top of your head, focusing feeling the wind blowing against each part of your body. Now going back down to your toes, and then coming all the way back up. Just breathe, let your breath flow naturally, and sink into it, all right? So follow that practice. I'm going to get into mine right here as well. Okay, so if you're anything like me, you've probably fallen asleep while you were down in Shavasana, but if you are awake, there's no need to be alarmed, no need to get up. You can stay in that position for the next 3 to 7 minutes if you have the time. Thank you so much for taking the time to take care of your body and go above and beyond. Go ahead and check us out on Patreon. Help support us there so we can bring you even better content. I'm going to go ahead and holler at you all. Until next time, it's your boy Mil Hoyt. Take care and peace out.